What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new, my name is Taya. Thank you so much for tuning in today and to this video. I know you guys haven't seen this mug in like a month, probably. I have been completely MIA. There's a few reasons why, but I'm back. So today's video is just gonna be like a sit down. I'm gonna do my makeup and talk to you about what's been going on in my life and where I've been and what's to come. So if you want to know more, stick around.
It's a them program.
Okay, so where to start? There's been lots of changes lately since it's been like over a month, I think I said, since I've YouTube. So there's been lots of new things. First thing is a little dietary change that I have made. I am no longer eating meat. So that happened right after Marcus and I got home from our honeymoon. Basically, I just had like a little too much time to myself to think, and I am somebody who has become insanely obsessed with animals in the past year, 2 years, I'd say. Back home, we didn't really have animals as pets. They were kind of just like farm animals, if you will, left outside. You didn't really build that kind of connection that I had done so recently with Lola and Scout. And so it just got my mind going a bit too much, having all that spare time to think and not work on vacation. So I was saying to Marcus, I'm really struggling with it morally. I really don't want to be eating animals anymore. I am not a big fan of meat to begin with. I ate it because I thought I should, not because I wanted to. I was a competitor for so long. That was such a huge staple in my diet that really I was becoming grossed out by it. I had no desire to eat it. I was just eating it. Once in a while I would want a burger, don't get me wrong, but like the daily chicken and fish and all of that was just not sitting well with me anymore. So Marcus and I were talking about it on our honeymoon, and he was like, you know what, if that's how you're actually feeling, then just stop. Don't eat it. See how you feel. So first week of July we got home, and I decided that was going to be the time to try. I stopped eating it, and I haven't been back since. So far it's going really well. Initially it was a difficult transition just because I was trying to like figure out how I was going to get enough protein in my diet without overeating fats and carbs. I did manipulate them a little bit just so I could like work with it a little bit easier. I didn't have pure sources of protein anymore. That was like chicken breast. It didn't have fat or carbs. So that made it a little bit more difficult. But honestly, it took like a couple of weeks to adjust to that, to adjust to the increase of fiber I was getting from all the extra beans and so on, all the extra veggie fiber. So it took a little bit of time to adjust to that. I'd say probably the first like couple of weeks, I started supplementing with B vitamins. I started taking BCAAs because I normally wouldn't take BCAAs. I was eating enough meat, enough protein, but I started taking BCAAs, omegas, extra vitamin D. I think that's it. And now I feel great. I was struggling a little bit when I wasn't taking the appropriate vitamins. I started taking creatine as well because, again, creatine is a huge source from beef and fish, things I'm not eating. So I went and got myself some creatine. That really made a big difference in my energy, so I'm really happy about that. Overall, I'm just feeling morally good, and that's what matters. I'm getting my protein in, and now it's just become like anything else. It's just a habit. It's natural. It's become natural, which is nice. I don't know what the future holds necessarily. I do still have some whey protein and eggs right now. Eggs are a hit and miss. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes they freak me out and I can't. So I'm kind of just like listening to my body, doing what it tells me at the time. So yeah, that's been going really well. I'm now enjoying it now that I have the hang of it. Fresh is doing really well. I'm really happy with it. We're going to be at a Christmas market. Look, there's some fluff flying there. We're going to be at a Christmas market November 24th, 25th. I'll tell you guys more about it in a different video. I will be back to my videos regularly-ish. There's just a lot going on, so I'm trying to like manipulate my life and, you know, still be a contributing member of society with my family and so on. So I'm trying to find that work-life balance. So this is just something that I enjoy doing, and I don't necessarily, you know, I wouldn't call YouTube my job, but it definitely is a different creative outlet for me and allows me to connect with clients who may not necessarily see me in real life, so I really like that. But yeah, anyways, I feel like this is going to be a lot of rambling because I don't really know how to talk and do my makeup, so bear with me. Yeah, so Fresh is doing well. We are working on some new products, so I'm excited about that. Right now I'm kind of seeing what you guys would like to see as the newer products. I know what I have in mind, but I mean, maybe our, you know, audience, our market is on a different page than I am, so I just want to make sure. I want to see if we all on the same page, and if we are, we're going to go ahead and start doing the sample testing, and then I'll do some giveaways on Instagram of samples to see what you guys think and so on, just kind of like we did before. We got a new face of Fresh, Miss Kendra. She is brand new. We just brought her on last week, I think. So that's gonna be fun and exciting and a fresh new face to work with. The other girls did incredible. Their contract was just up, so it was time for a new face. So yeah, we're gonna be working with her. I really like, you know, the image that she has. I like what she's doing with her spare time. She's a youth worker. She's empowering women to, you know, find that inner love for themselves, which I love. So it really speaks to the brand. So it was just really a good fit for Fresh. Speaking of new contracts, I have resigned my contract with Dynamis after so many years and so many amazing years, and honestly, that company was like family to me, and all the people on there were like family to me. So it was such a difficult decision, but it was time for just like a new business venture, some growth for me. It was time for me to get uncomfortable because I was very, very comfortable, and I found I wasn't necessarily challenging myself anymore or pushing myself to do, you know, the things that I wanted to do business-wise, and an opportunity came up that I simply could not refuse. It was such a good fit, not only for myself, but for our brand, for Team Tight and Curvy, for the girls. So exciting news. I have recently signed with Ripped Femme. They are a part of PharmaFreak and SC Pharmaceuticals. They're the female exclusive brand. All their products are designed with women in mind. They're for women. It's not like they take, you know, a product and slap a pink label on it and call it a women's brand. It's actually designed for women, which is awesome. I've been trying them, really enjoying them. We have a lot of exciting things planned for the year to come, which is going to be amazing, and things where I get to be creative and do things that I've wanted to do for a long time with my own business. So that's going to be really cool. Hopefully I'll be seeing some of you guys who are in other areas of Canada, as we will be doing some traveling. We will be doing some international traveling. So lots of fun and exciting things to come. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the products, to share it. I will do like a full video overview of the products and just how I've been using them, give you a a little update on my training, all that jazz, but this is more of like a general life update, and we would be here all day, let's face it, if I did that. So I'm not gonna do that, not today. But yeah, so that's exciting and new, and it was so scary for me, which made me realize how comfortable I had gotten, because I'm just such like a creature of habit. I think we all are. I think we all tend to get a little too comfortable in our lives, and sometimes to grow you need to get uncomfortable. So it was definitely uncomfortable to push me out of my, out of my usual schedule, out of my usual family, out of my usual everything. But I'm so excited to be doing this with you guys, to be sharing this with you guys, and there's just going to be a lot of cool things to come. I think the future is looking good. The future is looking good. Okay, so I did my eyeliner off camera because I feel like we would be here till tomorrow if I was trying to do that. And I'm just trying this new eyeliner, and good thing I did it off camera because it's sprayed everywhere. Oh, I need to even that out and blend it. But it's the Tarte Clay Paint Liner. I just got it yesterday, and it actually works so good. Minus that little escapade where it flew all over my desk. I can't talk while doing that. It is super easy to apply, so that's awesome. I'll let you guys know how it actually holds up, but for somebody who doesn't like to do liquid eyeliner, that did the trick. I did do like a mini Sephora trip yesterday that I shouldn't, but you know what? I can't go into the mall, you guys. This is why I don't go into the mall, because if I go, this is what happens. I spend all my money in Sephora. Anyways, I bought a couple of new things. One of them was that eyeliner and some other products that you probably see me using right now. I'll do a review on them because I know I posted it on my Instagram and some of you guys were requesting that, so I will do that. I'm just gonna fade out this eyeliner a little bit with yeah, make it look not so harsh, because I mean it is Sunday afternoon and I don't think I'm going anywhere. Maybe to walk the dogs. So yeah, like I was saying, lots of new things, lots of fun stuff going on. That project I was talking to you guys before I went MIA from YouTube, which is the upcoming app, is finally making its way. We have approval from Apple. Clients are already trying it. I have a few clients just, being guinea pigs for us right now to see how they like it, to see what their experience is like, to see if we need to change anything, improve it. Basically, the team we're working with on this is very diligent, and they want, they don't want it to be a starter project. They want it to be this like amazing experience, and they want it to be fabulous from the gate out, which is fabulous. I'm not going to complain. So we basically do some work, go back, tweak it, do some work, go back, tweak it, and I'd say it's pretty ready to roll in my opinion. But I mean, I literally know nothing of technology. That's why I'm not responsible for that part of the app. So yeah, I'm really excited to share that with you guys. It is going to be something very different, very new to me, I think new to the industry. It's a different type of experience. You basically have me in your ear through your entire workout. We have the opportunity to show you exactly how to do your exercises. You can count your reps, you can log your weight, the weights that you're using for your workout. It is timed for you on the app. The circuits time your breaks. There's like encouragements throughout the app. It's done really, really well. I'm really happy with what they've done. And I think it's just going to be a game changer. It allows me to see how many times you've logged in, how many times you've done your workout, like actually completed it, not just opened it, which I think is really cool. I think it's going to be awesome to be able to, check in with you guys, let you know that I see that you're not doing it, or I see you're kicking ass. So hopefully it's going to be everybody kicking ass. So that will be released fairly soon. I think we're going to do like 4 weeks out. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Held down. Grab the wrong brow dip. I got 2. For that time when I had light hair and I wanted to pretend like I had lighter eyebrows. Really didn't. So anyways. I think we're going to do like 4 weeks before release. We're going to post on the Cartel Instagram. So make sure you guys are following that Instagram because we're going to give away quite a few free programs. Just to like really give back to the people who are supporting us and who are excited about this. And obviously we want you trying and seeing, you know, the benefit of it, liking it, loving it. And yeah, it's just going to be like a fun Instagram giveaway, nothing too complicated or crazy. So if you're into that, make sure you're following on the Instagram page, The Cartel. I will tag it so you guys can follow it. Yeah, so the app's coming out. Nothing really new with Marcus and I, with the dogs. We're just chilling, enjoying life, trying to get by with our very busy schedules right now. I have a new training program I'm doing that I'm loving. I've been posting about it a lot on Instagram, so if you guys are following there, you would have seen kind of what I'm doing. But I can, if you guys would like to see, I can do kind of like the full program on here. We can do, you know, a few days of going through that. I'm trying to get an exercise directory up for my clients for their online training. So that's also why I've been MIA from YouTube, because I'm also filming that. So I just feel like it's a lot of filming, a lot of things to do. I am blogging for Boss Babe, which is so fun because it's totally like that business outlet that I want to be doing, because I did take on a few more business coaching clients and I'm doing that. So I'm really enjoying that. It's just a different way of, you know, keeping in the industry from a different perspective, from, you know, oh wow, that's nice. Getting to share my experience with other people who want to make, you know, a career of their own, to start a business of their own. So it's just really different than just coaching fitness and lifestyle. So I'm really liking it. And I will be doing a new blog post for Boss Babe very soon on social media, which I think is super important. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. As for everything else in my life, I will be doing some vlogs. I think what was happening before is I was getting very like, I felt the need to do these vlogs where like the camera's following me around and, you know, doing the typical YouTube blogger vlogger thing, and that's not really like my jam. I'm very, when it comes to my private life, private, and I like to keep it that way. And I think I was getting like overwhelmed with what's my real life and what should I be sharing with people. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, like, it's cool and I really like respect and appreciate that you guys want to see that as well, but I also want to provide you with content that's valuable. I mean, makeup's not that valuable, but lots of you guys ask for makeup, so you know what? We're going to throw that in there too. But something that you can learn from about nutrition, about fitness, different exercises, different workouts you can do from home, whatever. That's the kind of stuff that I really want to focus on, and everything and anything else will be like, you know, second on the priority list. So that's kind of what I was struggling with, and I think also, I think a lot of us struggle with this when it comes to career in general is, you know, I see all these YouTubers and they have like drones and these crazy intros and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, should I be doing this? Like, maybe I need to be doing that. And the thing is, like, for me, this is, like I said, just another outlet, something I enjoy doing. My clients are my priority. They're my focus. I want my energy to go to them. I don't have that time right now to be, you know, doing those crazy things and intros and what's the word? Transitions and so on. So I think I'm going to focus on staying true to myself and to how I would run this, you know, if I wasn't being watched by others. And I think it's just really important to know why you're doing this. If you are somebody who is doing YouTube or wants to begin YouTube, it's really easy to get caught up and think you have to do things a certain way, and to think that you're comparing to other people, which I always, you know, advise my clients not to do when it comes to body, when it comes to their lifestyle. And then here I am doing it kind of with my career. So I just needed to step back, take a moment for myself, and remember that, you know, I do this because I like it, because I want to share things with you guys, not because I have to, not because I have to do it a certain way or, you know, compete with anybody or whatever. So I will be doing some vlogs. I would like to really show you guys what I'm eating, and I hope you'll find that, you know, interesting, just because it is such a change. So I am gonna show you, oh yeah, that's kind of nice. This is my first time trying any of the stuff I bought, so it's kind of like a first impression, but I'm not gonna really talk about it until I do a next video. But anyways, I would like to share with you guys what I'm eating, like how I'm kind of doing this whole meatless thing. So if you are, you know, considering it, or if you just want some days where, you know, you're eating a little bit less meat, or you want some options, you want some information, I would like to share that with you. So you can try yourself. You can try some recipes. Recipes I will be posting on my blog, just on my website. So that is linked to this channel. I find those are just like a little bit easier for me to post on there, and especially because then you guys can reference back to them instead of like having to watch the video and sit down, write the recipe while you're doing it. You know, you can just screenshot the blog, makes it a little bit easier. But if you do like recipes on here, we can totally do that. Or if you just want to see like a full day kind of eating meatless meals, we can do that as well. I can do a vegan one. Like I said, I'm not vegan. I would like to be, honestly. I think that's a goal to strive for. I just think, I mean, for the most part at home, it's easy. That's not an issue. But it's a little bit harder when you are going out and when somebody else is in control of your food. Not impossible by any means, and so many people do it so well. And I have so many people in my corner who are vegan and do an amazing job at it. So I would like to continue to learn from them as well. So I will strive to be better, strive to save the environment and these animals the best that I can, because that's just something that has been weighing on me heavily. And I just feel, like I said, you know what, I sleep better at night. Let's put it that way. I feel better morally. I feel more true and in tune to who I am. Now, I don't want to sit here and, you know, judge anybody who's not in this place at all, because I think it's really important to stay true to who you are. And this is something that I did because it felt right for me. My husband does still eat meat, and that is, you know, his prerogative, and we still have dinners together. It's fine. It's not an issue. He cooks, you know, some amazing vegetarian things for me. So far it's been really okay. Like I said, like I'm somebody who can do this because I'm not somebody who's missing out on me by any means. So it's not, you know, this crazy struggle, but I would like to share with you guys how I'm doing it. And then maybe if some of you, you know, like I said, are thinking or want to try something different, want to try something new, that's a great way to do it. If you are thinking of switching over fully, I did it all at once. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say don't do it all at once, but I think it was a really difficult adjustment for my body, because every protein source when I first started doing this that I had was coming from, like, you know, plants, obviously. And what was happening is I was getting so much fiber that my belly was like so bloated, pushed out of, I was struggling. Digestive-wise, I was struggling. So maybe transition into it slowly, or pick, you know, options that are lower in fiber, because you are going to get a lot of fiber eating a plant-based diet. A lot. You don't have to worry about fiber. That you won't have to worry about. So yeah, maybe do it in a slow transitional period, or just go balls to the wall. That's what you want to do. You do you, boo. I'm not telling anybody how to do it. I just know that I personally am feeling good about it. Yeah, feeling good. I have a couple more projects, things that I'm going to share with you guys in the future that I can't really right now. So I feel like I'm like not even picking up the things that I'm using. This is the palette I'm dipping into, in case you're wondering. I will have everything up. Well, once this is edited, you will see that all the makeup will be posted below so you guys know what the heck I'm doing. And if you want actual makeup tutorials, holla, let me know. I will do makeup tutorials that sort of show you what I'm actually doing. I'm not a makeup artist. I love makeup. I've done makeup for many years for clients, for friends, for their weddings and so on, because I just like it. It's my jam. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I love doing it. I am just actually today selling all my old makeup kits because I won't be doing makeup for people anymore unless it's like, that looks so thick with this lighting. Weird. It's just more of a hobby of mine, and I feel like I don't want to add any more things on my plate business-wise. So we ain't gonna do that anymore. But yeah, I don't know where the heck I was going with that. I feel like it's so easy to get sidetracked when you're just sitting here and doing like a sit-down talking video, but it needed to be done. I needed to catch up with you guys. I was talking to a friend of mine while we were doing cardio at the gym on Friday, and we were just talking about YouTube, and like she wants to start doing YouTube, and I was telling her all about it, and I'm like, I'm sitting here talking about this thing and I don't even do it anymore. Like, I suck. What's happened to me? And yeah, life happened to me, so that's what's happened. And yeah, life has been busy and crazy. Oh yeah, this little minor detail, it's actually a huge detail. While we, put the finishing touches. Health. I haven't talked to you guys about my health. So the arthritis business that was going on is getting better. It is. Basically, the damage that I have that's been done has been done. And what they can do is go in and do surgery. So like on this finger, that's like, you see that like which finger? Yeah. So that's permanent. And so what they can do is go in and do surgery on it, and it's a similar surgery to carpal tunnel. So they're going to go in there, scrape all that shit off, and we hope for the best. Now, this is not necessarily hindering to my overall life, not right now. I've lived with this for so many years and learned how to manage it that I think now is not the best timing for me to get a surgery that would put me out for a little bit. I mean, I need to use my hands. So now is not the time. I am considering it, the procedure, down the road. I'm considering it. I think the diet that I'm on is also helping with the inflammation. I am on medication, obviously. I did say that in a previous video. But I think what's helping with the inflammation is that I'm eating a lot of like real whole foods. Obviously, I still have my like, favorite cereal once in a while. Don't get me wrong. I have treats. But my foods are very like I said, veggie dense. They're nutrient dense. It's just like real food that I'm eating. So yeah, I think that's really helping with the inflammation. I'm going to take you guys with me because I got to get some lip stuff. Oh, that lighting is no bueno. No bueno. Okay, so yeah, so it's getting better. One thing that I did post on my Instagram is that I have gone off birth control. So I have wanted to do this for so many years, and I know like my last year of competing, my coach did throw it out there and I didn't do it, and I hate myself for it. Basically, I don't know, to me, like I'm just in a different mindset now, and putting unnecessary hormones in my body, like there's different ways to prevent pregnancy, and I didn't do any of those different ways. And originally I had gone on birth control like, God, too long ago, 15 years ago probably, to deal with my horrific cramps. And I get it, you're young, you want to get rid of the pain, you'll do anything at that point. I know a lot of people do it for acne, they'll do anything at that point. But it's just really screwed with my system, and going off it has made me realize how much it's screwed with my system. I've been tracking my ovulation, and I went 60 days without ovulating, so that's cool. It's been just a really wild type of journey learning about my body at 30 that I should have learned at like 15, you hope, you know? So yeah, that's just been really like mind opening. So I've been more open about the topic itself, and I'm trying to share my experience because I want other people to think about what they're doing. And I'm not saying you should go off birth control like by any means. I'm just saying, you know, think about your future, think about where you want to go eventually, think about, and I know, I mean, to me, like I look at it, you know, we don't want to take steroids because why would we put hormones in our body? Totally on board with that. But I put hormones in my body that the doctor prescribed to me for 15 years. That necessarily can't be necessarily good for you either, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. It just made me really like reconsider my choices in life. I had a very difficult time being very angry at myself for not asking questions and, you know, asking for alternatives and so on. And I'm like, okay, did I like ruin my chance at, you know, getting pregnant? Is this gonna go away? Like, what's happening to my body? The fluctuations emotionally I have been going through. So yeah, we done. That's makeup. We're ready. Have just been like horrific. The transition has been unbelievable. At one point, like I literally was going so crazy. I thought I was pregnant. So it's been a really difficult transition getting off of it. I'm glad that I'm off of it. I will not be going back on it. Like I've been tracking my cycle now. I finally ovulated after 60 days. So that's huge. That like the fact that I was excited about that, the fact that I was worried about that is like shocking to me. And I know when you're, you know, 16 years old, 15 years old, you don't think about these things. You're not like, oh, should I be taking these hormones? What's going to happen to me later on in life? But then that time comes and you're like, shit, I wish that I knew. I wish that I asked questions. I wish that there were alternatives. So basically, I've just been reading more on it, researching more on it. I got a book on fertility. I've been reading research reviews. I've been tracking my cycle. I've been taking my temperature. I bought ovulation sticks so I can see like, and that's how I knew that it wasn't happening for 60 days is because the hormone was never present for 60 days, which is like ridiculous. I got my period 3 times in 1 month. So yeah, I can talk more about this in a different video because obviously I, for some reason, forgot to throw this in the update and decided to throw it at the end. But yeah, it's been a really difficult emotional time going through that transition. I think that's why I've also been so silent, is that like I just felt like very like depressed and angry and just frustrated that my body wasn't doing what it should be doing naturally. And like for somebody that's like diligent with nutrition and with training and like you do all these things to make your body healthy, but at that point it's beyond your control, and that is just such a frustrating feeling, especially for somebody like me who's such a control freak. So it's been a struggle. I'm doing much better emotionally. I've learned to let go and not put so much pressure on myself. So I think that's really helping. Seeing that, you know, I actually had a normal ovulation, which was huge. I think that made me, you know, it was like a breath of fresh air, knowing like, okay, we're kind of on the right path now. I haven't been doing anything crazy. Like I said, just eating my normal nutritious food, trying to get enough sleep, just trying to keep my stress down, and like trying to be nice to my body and listening to it when it needs a break. When I've had a really rough day, I get a massage instead of go for a workout and so on. So I think those things are helping for sure. And yeah, no more birth control for me. Screw that, you guys. Not doing it again. Anyways, this has been a really long video. I really appreciate you guys sitting here, listening to me, being with me through this entire journey of ups and downs, because we all humans, we're all going through it. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you want to leave a comment below, if you have any similar experiences, if you want to know more about anything that I've talked about today, please, I don't know what happened there. That told me that the camera was going to die, so I don't know if that paused. Please leave it in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll hit you guys up in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.